Alright guys, welcome back to the channel Deconstructing Narcissism. This video is going to be nothing about narcissism. In fact, it's going to be a very angry rant about this economy because I'm getting really fed up with it. I just got back from the store. I bought two things. It's $20. What was it? What did I even buy? A package of ground beef and I think like a small box of shrimp. And now keep in mind guys, I hardly buy anything I don't need. This is like a one-time purchase. But in total it was like $20 for that. It was two things, $20. Actual. I know what people are going to say. We'll go to Walmart, it's expensive everywhere. Expensive everywhere. Does not matter where you go. Candy bars I'm not buying any candy bars, but for example, they're $2.50, $3. Bags of chips, $5. Not buying chips either, but you get the point. I mean, every fucking time, guys, I go to the store, something's more expensive. And yes, I have one hobby. Can that hobby be expensive? Yes, but I'm not buying salmon. All right, I'm not buying luxury items. I'm not buying a bunch of seafood. I'm not buying lobster. I'm not buying, crab legs. I'm not buying any of this shit, guys. Like, I'm buying, I mean, last week, I went to the store. I bought a bag of 5-pound fucking frozen chicken breasts. Basically used as my bodybuilding food. And I'm not eating that much. I'm not trying to get like Jay Cutler or Ronnie Coleman, all right? I'm eating about a few meals a day, but, I'm not eating gigantic portions by any means. I'm eating enough to gain muscle and keep in shape. That's pretty much it. I'm not trying to be a professional bodybuilder. I'm not going on a stage anytime soon. But I mean, Jesus Christ, 4 or 5 years ago, and I know this is a while ago, but 4 or 5 years ago, I was spending maybe $60, if that, maybe a week, buying the same exact stuff that I buy. Ground beef, ground turkey. Hell, I was buying salmon back then. I was buying higher quality food. And it was a lot more salmon, a lot more what you could get back then, that's for sure. 2019, 2020, 2021. But it's like now, I don't even buy cereal anymore. I used to buy one brand of cereal because it was healthy. Could I buy the other ones? Yes, but I'm not going to buy the other ones because it's unhealthy. I'm not going to buy Cheerios. Why? Because it's not healthy. I'm not going to buy all that Cocoa Puffs and all that bullshit because it's not healthy. It's just gonna get me sick because that's what our food does. It has poison in it and gets you sick, yet the prices keep going up and we have no choice but to buy it. At this point, according to the Better Bureau of the Census, inflation is about 2.6%. And this is according to the government, of course. I checked today. But we all know the real problem is not inflation now, it's corporate price gouging. So when you're at the mercy of corporate price gouging, sure, I guess you can go to another store, you can buy from another store, you can see if something's on sale, but what are we all supposed to do if these corporations decide to just keep raising the price? How much fucking more expensive does food have to get before there's gonna be riots and pitchforks and people on the fucking street throwing Molotov cocktails? I mean, I'm not promoting it, but it's like, Jesus, people are only gonna take so much, Right now, they have the masses distracted. They have the masses distracted with video games. They have the masses distracted with prawn. They have, a lot of people are waking up, but a lot of people are still distracted, or they're still soothing themselves with comfort. Weed, alcohol, it's one of the reasons why weed got legalized in my state, not only because a lot of people wanted it legalized, but because it's a distraction and the government knows it. The longer they can keep people distracted, the fewer people will wake up to this mess and this nightmare we're still living in and do something about it, because this food's not getting any cheaper. Nothing is getting any cheaper, and it's like, you tell people about this, and they're just like, well, I don't know, bro, just do some overtime at work, or I don't know, man, just go back to school, get yourself in a bunch of debt. I mean, it's like, you know, that's not the solution. Getting yourself, it's sad that in America, in the richest country in the world, you know, we all know that's a lie, but in the richest country in the world, because we like to tell ourselves that we're the richest country in the world, even though we're trillions of dollars in debt, because I'm not going to go into that rabbit hole, but we like to tell ourselves that because as long as we can keep gaslighting ourselves into believing America's the greatest and the richest country in the world, then everything's fine. But, you know, it's going to get to it doesn't matter. It's going to get to a point where it doesn't matter how much fucking money you make. Unless you're a millionaire, you're just you're not gonna survive in America. And now with the supposed Project 2025, where things are gonna get, exponentially worse. It's like, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? How many more hours do we have to work? How many more jobs do we have to work? How much more overtime do we have to do? How much more overtime do we have to do? How many more jobs do we have to work? How many more side hustles? How many more streams of income do we have to do until we do something about this? Until we complain or I vote or something. I don't know. Something, man, because every time I go into the grocery store, it gets worse. I'm working, busting my ass at this job every day. I can't find anything else. And yes, for the people who are going to ask, yes, I did apply for that one job. I think it was in Kansas. Yes, for the bartender. Yes, I did. Haven't heard back from the guy. Sent an email to Sent My Own Way. Haven't heard back from him yet. So, Sent My Own Way, if you see this video, no hard feelings. I understand you're probably going through a lot of shit and other things, but I mean, it's like, goddamn, you know, I'm frustrated. I can't get another job. The only solution I could really think of is, to do something online or to go back to school. I could still do the CDL thing. It's not what I really want to do, but at this point, I really just want money. I want money, and I'm just that's basically the only thing I want is money. I'm just frustrated. I don't even think we're living in times where you should be experimenting, honestly, unfortunately. Even though, it might be the only way to true financial freedom is entrepreneurship, in my opinion. But, there are times where I think it's better to play it safe and just get into a high-paying position. Just start making money right now, because things are about to get a lot worse in 2025. And, the fact that I've been at this job for almost a year, it's a whole year. That's a whole year searching for a better paying job, searching for anything better paying, or any other job or employer offering skills, offering to train or anything like that. And that's another thing. These employers, they don't want to fucking train anymore. Why? Because they can either just, have somebody do it for cheaper, an immigrant, or they can, they just have somebody come on board who already has more experience. And that's the other thing, is experience. And if you don't have the experience, you don't get the position. And it's, I don't know, I'm beyond frustrated, because even if I could do overtime, I really can't. The only overtime they're giving, the only overtime they're giving is, about an hour and a half, 2 days a week, which doesn't equate to much money. I mean, 2 days a week at an hour and a half, geez, like, whoopee. That's not much. And I've seriously I've given some thought to living in my car, but then I wouldn't really be able to go back to school if I wanted to go back to school and do CDL or something. But then again, with the CDL, I could, I have the money, I have the credit card. I could put it, I could get into more debt, do the CDL thing, go the CDL route. But, if I have to end up working any more than I do, it just won't be possible to do school and work at the same time, because I'm getting paid so little and I can't find another job. So that's the dilemma I'm in. It's the low pay. It's, no overtime at all. It's the fact that I can't find a better paying job, even after doubling down and searching almost every single day for a year. There's just nothing out there, man. Okay, I'm getting out. I've almost got it all off my chest. And I hope you guys like this. I hope this rant was cathartic for you guys, because I'm just getting extremely frustrated with the prices, man. The prices, the amount of things, the cost of everything is just out of control. Out of control still. Absolutely out of control. And it doesn't look like it's getting any better in 2025. And it started getting really bad in 2022. And here we are in almost 2025. About a day or two in, you know, I don't even care about the new year. I don't even feel like celebrating the new year or anybody, or even taking a day off. You know, I've just been grinding. I've been grinding at my job, grinding, looking for different jobs, grinding, figuring out what I want to do. I haven't been having any fun, and that's fine. Like you're not gonna have fun when you're grinding, but like it's just like this grind doesn't seem like it's paying off. I want the grind to pay off. You know, my efforts at my job don't seem to be paying off. I feel like I work my ass off. That doesn't fucking pay off. You know, I watch fucking lazy people at my job. Two of the laziest people I know I've ever fucking seen in my life are what we call line leads at my job. And they're like in control of like leading different people, leading different lines, making sure they're running smoothly with the product, with the product that we have on the line. And they're getting like, you know, $4, $5, $6 more than I am an hour. And it's like, you know, I don't know, I'm going off on a tangent here, but it's just like, there's some really fucking lazy people. They're the laziest people I've ever seen in my life. And yet, you know, the managers and the bosses and everybody knows they're fucking lazy. And my friends have complained about them, and I've complained about them, and I've told them that, you know, you need to do more. And I've told them straight up, like, you know, you guys really need to help out more. But it's just like nothing is done, and I'm fucking over these fucking. I'm over these companies, these corporations. I'm so over it. I'm tired of busting my ass for nothing. I'm tired of watching lazy fucking people get more money than me. You know, I'm tired of watching these food prices go up. Tired of grinding, looking for jobs, grinding, you know, at my job, working what feels like busting my ass off for nothing, for pennies on the dollar. It's like, Jesus, dude, you know, what is it gonna take? It's just, you know, and it used to feel like back then, even a couple of years ago, 2-3 years ago, my work, my effort that I put into my job paid off. I was finding jobs left and right during COVID. Left and right. You know, and I'm not finding a single thing anymore. Not a single goddamn thing. I was making good money back then. Then it all went to, it all went to shit. Excuse me. It all went to shit. And it's continuing. The shit has just hit the fan, came back down on the floor, and it's just been baking in the sun ever since. Hope you like that analogy. But I don't know. I don't how are you guys doing? I don't know how you guys are doing, but this economy is terrible. I'm suffering. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm struggling like hell. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't seem to matter what I do, how much effort I put into finding a new job or my job. It doesn't matter. It doesn't seem to matter what I do. It's like I can't get ahead to save my life because prices just keep going up. And I don't know how much more I can cut back. I'm not buying any BS. I'm not buying anything that I like. I'm not buying any kind of luxury item or anything that I really even want. I mean, so, I don't know. Let me know how you guys are doing in this still terrible economy. you guys are able to afford groceries, or if you guys have to take out a cash advance or put it on your credit card like I know some people are doing. And how's the job market for you guys? How's your job? Are you getting paid decently? Are you struggling? Are you unemployed? Please let me know down in the comments, because I do care and I want to know how you guys are doing out here, because it's rough out here, man. It's fucking rough out here, and I'm struggling. So, I hope the same isn't for you, but, let me know down in the comments. You like this video if you like it. Put a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And, yeah, guys, I can't say I have faith, but I have a tiny, tiny sliver of hope. Just the tiniest, that hopefully it'll get better in 2025. So with that, I'm going to end this video. Take care. See you in the next one.